to Morgan News. Today we are going to talk about an environmental problem affecting the University of Córdoba here in Montería. The problem is about the quality of plastic generated by several points, such as the cafeterias. Plastic is in a low-C use and is not destined for recycling. Today we will be with the environmental engineer Tania Guzman, who is going to talk about this problem. Hi and welcome back to Morgan News. We are now with environmental engineer Tania Guzman. Hi Tania, nice to see you today. Well, let's start with some question about this situation. Why do you think this situation is happening at the university and what do you think about it?
Well, I believe this situation is happening because sadly people don't have environmental awareness or just don't care about the environment enough to stop consuming and throwing away so much plastic. This problem may seem not big at all, but it is actually very serious, and it saddens me to realize that these young people don't care about their country and their environment.
And how does this situation affect the student community and the teachers?
Well, it sure affects us all. When we consume and throw away so much plastic like that, it can affect us in many ways. In the environmental way, for example, when we throw plastic like that, it stays in the environment for many years. When it is dumped on the streets, it could end up clogging the gutters and the grates where the rain passes. And another thing is that it can also kill animals when it reaches the ocean. If we talk about our health, plastic have some chemicals. When they evaporate, they can pollute the air we breathe. So it can cause very serious health problems to us.
Well, Tania, do you think this situation could affect the fauna and flora of the university on a large scale?
Yes, of course, absolutely. As I said before, plastic pollution can affect our environment a lot, very seriously. So it can also affect our wildlife. That is the one that suffers the most when we talk about plastic pollution.
Well, Tania, thank you so much for that information. Taking into account everything Tania told us, we will now meet two students from the university that have the solution to this problem.
As a student of the University of Córdoba, we are interested in this situation which is occurring in our campus. That is why we have devised the following solution to mitigate the plastic waste.
Okay, it is important that we start with aqueous containment, but in this case, it will be social network because it is a tool with too much influence in young people. So we could reach more people in the student community. Keeping in mind that the main point is reduce the level of contamination that are being produced. Contest with the recycle bin. This will help the motivation to start recycle containment. The semester or group that collect the most recycled plastic materials and keep this space safe and clean can be accurate and environmental recognition for raising across in other students. So all these things have the same target to keep the university clean.
The next resource that we propose is the creation of the recycling point in the university. These recycling points will be specifically for plastic waste. Students will be able to classify them according whether they are plastic bottles, bags, or plastic caps, etc. In this way, we will ensure that it is only plastic left in these recycling points. The above will be served so that these residues can be used for a good purpose. For example, to reuse them to manufacture more bottle plastic with less plastic. Also elements to playgrounds such as bench or slides. Now, how will that be done? Well, we have contacted a plastic recycling and collecting company called Ecociclar SAS to make an agreement in which they will ensure of processing the plastic waste produced in our alma mater, the University of Córdoba.
That's all for today in Morgan News. See you tomorrow for more news.